Hi, I'm Mitchell from DPReview, and look at it. It's tan. Okay, sorry about that. I just got a bit excited by the new sand beige color here. This is the OM-5 too, a new micro Four Thirds camera aimed towards outdoorsy people. It's small, light, and features an IP53 dust and water resistance rating. OM system also says that its image stabilization is good enough that, most of the time, you can leave the tripod at home, making your bag even lighter. With all that said though, if you're familiar with the original OM-5, you'll know that none of that's really new. And in fact, that's kind of a major theme with this camera. It's not the exact same though. It finally does away with micro USB in favor for USB-C, and it has an ever so slightly chunkier grip, which I find fills my hand out just a bit more. Let's see. Oh yeah, the CP button from the OM-3 also makes a return. That gives you quick access to this camera's several computational photography features without you having to dive into the menus. Though, hey, those have also gotten an update. It now features the new menus that OM system debuted a few years ago with the OM-1 too. And that is, well, that's about it. There are a few new color modes for video, a red LED on the front that acts as a tally light, and maybe slightly improved facial recognition. But this camera is really similar to the original OM-5 from 2022. Which itself was a pretty minor upgrade to the 2019 Olympus EM5 Mark III. When you get down to it, it just has an older processor, which is why it doesn't have every computational photography mode from the OM3 and OM1 too. And honestly, that makes me a bit sad. In theory, Micro Four Thirds is all about small cameras with great stabilization and computational features. And this has all that, just versions from a while ago. It's still a relatively compelling option for people looking to just get a camera, but the autofocus system is looking very long in the tooth at this point, even compared to cheaper options from Sony, Nikon, and Canon. And it's hard to imagine that it'll be all that exciting to anyone who's already in the system. Though, as much as I hate to say it, if that's you, you're probably used to that by now? Look, sorry, it's just that Panasonic is the only other major camera company making Micro Four Thirds cameras, and its current lineup exclusively uses full-frame size bodies. It seems to have given up on the compact GX, GF, and GM series. OM system itself makes the pen lineup, which is more for street photography than adventuring, but even that doesn't seem to sell all that well. If it did, they'd probably sell it in more countries. So this is what we're left with, an extremely subtle revision towards once a groundbreaking camera. It's not that this needs to be a cutting-edge flagship with a stacked sensor, because you couldn't sell that for $1,200. But I would have liked to see something that's just a bit more of a push forward, even if that just means an upgraded processor and newer autofocusing system that's more in line with what OM system is shipping with its other cameras. Of course, we'll have to put some more time in with the OM-5 too before we come to any final conclusions, so stay tuned to the full review. I'd also like to hear from you, especially if you're a fan of Micro Four Thirds. What do you think of this? Are USB-C and the new menus all that you could have hoped for, or were you hoping for something a bit more? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you around.